So I'm in my car. It's pretty late at night. It's like 11:30. Usually on Thursdays, I make those preview videos about who's gonna win, you know, for the Dolphins. But I'm not gonna do that. Not this week at least. I'm not gonna say the previews are over, but it's just there's no point. We're not gonna win. I know it's Bills week, and if you've seen my channel, you'll know that they're my most hated rival, and I have a video about that. But frankly, I don't care. I feel like there's something more important to talk about because it's not like we're seriously gonna win. I just want to make a little rant about something. It's actually not about how the Dolphins are. I think that we all knew they were gonna suck. I can't really sit here and complain like, oh my goodness, how are they so bad? Like, literally, we all knew they were gonna be bad. I think it's the right move. This team was just, if they had kept on going with like Ryan Tannehill, just done the same thing they did every year, they just would have done the same thing. They would have been mediocre. We were never going to win a Super Bowl that way. So just think of something new, for crying out loud. I agree with the rebuilding plan. And believe me, I don't want to root for a bad team. Like, I don't want my team to suck. But if I feel like it's what's best for them, then do it. And if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. I don't want to hear people say, we wasted a season. Guess what? We wasted multiple seasons just sticking with Ryan Tannehill. It's not like if we went with anything else, it would have worked. What I am going to rant about is there's something that a lot of Dolphin fans are still saying. And honestly, I cannot believe they're still saying it. They are still getting mad at Brian Flores for going out there and saying, we're going to win every game this year, or at least we're going to try to win every game this year. And then every time they lose, Dolphin fans are like, oh my gosh, how could you say that and then just do that? Like, just, ooh, I slipped, my phone slipped there, sorry. But how could you just do that? Train away all your players. Like, are you guys dumb? He's not just gonna go up there and be like, hey guys, we're gonna lose every game we play this year. Huh, aren't you guys so excited to come to Dolphin games? You know, we kinda need that money from you guys so that we can actually, have money to buy players and stuff. Anyway, come to us and watch us lose. Like, of course, he's gotta keep people coming to the games. He's gotta keep the players in the locker room somehow. But the plan was never, ever to win. And by the way, mind you, this is his first head coaching job. He especially is not going to go up there for his first time ever as a head coach and just say that they're going to lose every game. He'd get fired. Now, I know what you're also thinking. Well, if he'd get fired for saying their plan, then that shows that they were never actually tanking. Really? Because if they wanted to win this year, they would not have traded away any bit of talent that they had. Especially the Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills trade. Guess what? The 2020 draft comes after the 2019 season. So the fact that they accepted that trade shows, yeah, I don't care about this year. I want to do something in the future. Because if they cared about this year, they would have kept those players so that they can, win this year. They traded away Ryan Tannehill, Robert Quinn, Kiko Alonso, Cameron Wake, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and no matter what you say about that one with the Dolphins weren't actually, wanting him to do that. They still accepted the trade offer because they knew someone was going to give them a first-round pick, which also shows that they are building for the future. That's what a rebuild is. And I saw another article with Stephen Ross. It said, Stephen Ross apparently was always on this tank train since January. Duh! Did you hear him? Like, right after Adam Gase got fired, I'm pretty sure he was like, well, we can't do the same thing every year. That's the definition of insanity. That's him saying they're gonna rebuild. What else could they have done? Contend? That's what they were trying to do before, and it didn't work. It's just, it makes me so mad. Like, I don't, want to go 0-16, but, if it's best for the team, whatever. Do it. I want to just get a good quarterback, and I was always on the Rosen train, but admittedly, the Redskins game changed my mind a little bit. No, I still think he's not being given a whole lot of help, but Anyway, that's just kind of my rant there. No preview, because it's not like we're even going to win. Now, they're starting Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it kind of contradicts their plan to win, but it's like, how can you really expect they're seriously going to win anyway? At this point, I just feel like they more just made that move to, in a good way and bad way for Rosen. Like, in a good way, it'd be like, we've seen enough to where we know that you're talented, but we also know you're not seriously going to compete this year. So go ahead and just kind of sit and learn so that you can be really good next year. Or obviously in a bad way, it's like, okay, you are not very good, so let's kind of keep our locker room, in positive vibes by putting Fitzy out there. I think it's more of that move. I don't think they're really going to win, but, I mean, if we're going to win one game, I'd be really happy that it's against the Bills. But yeah, anyway, I just had to get that rant out of the way. Can we stop getting mad at the organization for, like, saying, like, we're supposed to win games? Like, oh my gosh, how could you lie to us? No, it's just, of course they gotta say that. Oh, and one more thing I want to throw out there. With the tanking thing, there's a lot of people that are like, I don't believe in tanking. No one goes out there and tries to lose. Okay, in a certain sense, that's right. Players do not go out there to try to tank because they actually have a job. If they did bad and then get traded by the team, what team is going to hire them? So, of course the players don't want to go out there and get, and tank. But the organization does. So they're going to set this team up to where players are so bad that no matter how much they try to win, they just can't. That's what this team is doing. I mean, look at us. There's no, superstar on the team. So there's no way that we would have competed this year. All right, rant over. All I'm going to say is, Dolphin fans, I know it sucks, but just wake up a little bit, please.